track, perfect time. No rivals here, no crowd to please. Just me, the clock, and the need for speed. Breakpoint marks, apex tight, throttle feathered, exit right. Every lap's a lesson learned, every fraction time returned. It's time, trial Monday, precision and pride. No chaos here, just skill to guide. Chasing gold, 1/10 at a time. Perfect rhythm, perfect line. 2 weeks, 2 tests, 1 drive, 1 goal. Master the method, master control. In the mirror, shadow of me, fighting the version I used to be. Calm in the cockpit, focused and still. Fast comes slow when you've honed your will. Break deep, steer light, balance on the edge of right. Every second feels like flame. Every lap rewrites the game. It's time, trial Monday, precision and pride. No chaos here, just skill to guide. Chasing gold, 1/10 at a time. Perfect rhythm, perfect line. 2 weeks, 2 tests, 1 drive, 1 goal. Master the method, master control. No luck, no bluff, no racing crowd. Just silence loud and numbers proud. The track don't lie, it knows your soul. It takes patience to reach control. It's time, trial Monday. The grind begins. You race yourself to find what wins. No rivals near, no shortcuts found. Just focus, pure and sound. Every goal earned, every lesson replayed. That's the Widdowmaker way. That's the Widdowmaker way. The Widdowmaker way. Mondays for the mind, Tuesdays for the fight. The week begins with discipline and ends with light. Monday morning, gears in line, same car, same track, perfect time. No rivals here, no crowd to please. Just me, the clock, and the need for speed. Breakpoint mark, apex tight, throttle feathered, exit right. Every lap's a lesson learned, every fraction time returned. It's time, trial Monday, precision and pride. No chaos here, just skill to guide. Chasing gold, 1/10 at a time. Perfect rhythm, perfect line. 2 weeks, 2 tests, 1 drive, 1 goal. Master the method, master control. Ghost in the mirror, shadow of me, fighting the version I used to be. Calm in the cockpit, focused and still. Fast comes slow when you hone your will. Break deep, steer light, balance on the edge of right. Every
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It's Time Trial Monday, and we are about to take on this week's Time Trial. Let's say hello to anybody who's there. Good evening, Fat Man is the only one in the chat. I'm assuming Wilkie's suffering with the heat. He's normally around. He's normally the man that says hello first, but tonight it's Fat Man. So welcome, sir. Thank you very much. Got to give a shout out to Nando. Nando's just received his next bit of 3D printing. A new mouse mat for his new rig. It's all good. However, I know there's a few things out there. Well, Matthew, you never get your second set of brake pedals because you changed to Fanatec, which is all interesting, but where it goes. Anybody else out there? Good evening and welcome. We are off to take a look. Update notice 1.7 has just appeared there. Let me just connect my wheel. What's that for? Oh, that's them. We've already got update 1.7, haven't we? It caught me by surprise. Haven't really done much Gran Turismo in this week. Is this the last Monday? Good evening, Davey. Is this the last Monday of the month? Have a look, see. Next Monday might be the last Monday. Next Monday is the last Monday, so if we give away memberships tonight, then we have the opportunity to do them again in 2 weeks. It'd be alright, because it's 2 weeks, it's 3 weeks since last time. First of the month. But yeah, we'll give away memberships. Do that at the end. My screen seems a little bit bleached there with the old 4K, doesn't it? Top corner. Oh, looks like it's got HDR on, but it shouldn't have HDR. Hope that's not the case. Have we got in way of tickets anyway? I don't think we'll have got many. Might be an easy one on you guys. That needs oil. We've only got 4 tickets. It is what it is. So it'll be 5 tickets tonight. Dead easy. Dead easy for memberships. Go and take a look. There's nothing else to talk about, is there? I've got no idea what the time trial is. Not even been discussed. Not even thought about it. So we'll have to see. Deep Forest, we came 1031st. Good evening, Wilkster. Welcome. Not long till it arrives. Machine. A 151.889, just outside the top 1,000. That was a decent shout, I reckon. Virtual Championship Mercedes. There's 2. Oh, nobody told me that. Where are we on Le Mans? 3:26.586 is the record. 3:27.207. So we're 0.7 a second inside. Is that no, that changed? 3:21.172 for VQS Iceman. Mr. De Bruyn's moved up, hasn't he? Definitely. Definitely. Did okay at Red Bull Ring, says Davey, but Spa is my nemesis. I'm not too friendly with Spa either. You can lose a lot of speed at Spa in places you don't even think about. Long straights. Brother-in-law just bought me the load cell pedal kit for my birthday tomorrow. That's great. Yeah, knew that was coming. You told us. That's good stuff, Fat Man. Wilkie says, I was here just giving the stream a shout. Thank you, sir. As always, appreciated. Thank you very much. I should do that on Facebook every time I come on, shouldn't I? Yeah, so it looks like we're safe. 0.7 of a second, I would suggest. Is it 0.7? Well, 0.6. And where do we sit? We're 6th. So a couple of people have jumped up. Because where did we go? We went 3rd, didn't we? Something like that. Somebody's done a 3:23. There's a 3:24. Yeah, we're quite alright with that. I think that's pretty safe and sound. But somebody's done one in the GR10, look. That goes to show that that car isn't out of it. And 10th place in the Ferrari. That's decent shout, decent moving. That's quick. That's just outside gold, isn't it? 3:27. The gold is actually top 10, give or take. So we don't need to go and do them again. Red Bull and Spa. So what have we got? AMG Motorsport Virtual Championship. 27 days to do that one. Okay. I need to take a look at that. Welcome to the Mercedes AMG Motorsport Virtual Championship, the ultimate virtual motorsports competition. After the hot lap phase, 19th of June to the 19th of July, drivers will be chosen based on performance and a raffle. Complete your registration. It's important you register on the official website through the event description button, further where the details about the AMG VCR event. Okay, we will do that because we've got multiple weeks to get on with it. We'll go Red Bull Ring. Now, what car was that? Ford GT7. I don't think that's a bad car. A 1:33.730 is target time. The 29th place gets you in. I'm 100% sure the game has got harder. Good afternoon, Laura. Good afternoon. Welcome. You've sent me some interesting things over the last couple of days, Laura. The Scale Electrics thing, or the slot racing as you would call it in the US. Been there, done that. I've already had my slot racing track. My slot racing days are behind me, only because I know how much I can spend on slot racing. This is slot racing for me now. I used to do club competition slot racing, used to do 24-hour races, used to do inter-club championships, that kind of thing. All the different formulas. Formula 1, GT cars, sports cars, rally, 4x4, do all of those. So, yeah, love the slot racing, and thank you very much for thinking of me when you saw that video. It's awesome. But, yeah. So, red car, blue car race. Let's have a look at our leaderboard. Is everybody using standard stuff? No, there's the odd rear wing. There's two rear wings I can see. The big rear wing. So we go with a standard car. Yellow with red car, blue car in it. Liquid red or liquid red with stripes? I think we've got to do stripes. It's a race car, isn't it? Isn't it? I will have to go downstairs and get a drink in due course. And I think I need to turn my fan on. The wind has calmed down a bit. There we go. Oh, just spat my phone nearly across the room. What did we say? A 1:33.730. Let's have a look at settings. Assists. Dash control 0. ABS is on weak. Counter steer assistance is off. I didn't know you were proficient with it. Looked like fun. Well, Scale Electric has changed a lot now. Excuse me. You can get cars with gears, cars with brakes, cars with suspension. You can have different tyre types. You can have pneumatic tyres on your Scale Electric's car. You can... there's so much you can do with it. Your controller trigger has the ability to have brakes by putting reverse polarity in the engine. It won't necessarily spin the wheels backwards, but it will lock them solid. And on a car that has four-wheel drive, you get ultimate grip. So it is really good, and you can get throttles that have different ohmage, which gives you different top speeds. So, and it is digital. Forget about that. Yeah. So you've got the ability to change lanes. Like I say, they always stay in the slot nowadays, not like TCR was. But you can have more than 2 cars on a circuit. You can have 20 on a circuit, especially when you're doing. If it's a routed wood track, not so much, but on the plastic Scale Electrics or Ninko or Carrera track, you can have so many cars running. I used to have my own 4-lane 36-metre track in the loft of an old house, so, and I flogged it all. I damaged my knee. What does it stay on the tracks? If it does stay on it doesn't. No, it'll come off. But I had computerised cars and everything, cars that I could drive against. But I broke my knee, and it was in the loft, and I couldn't get in the loft, and I realised how vulnerable that hobby was to me being basically disabled. So when I took up cycling, I sold my Scale Electric gear to buy my bikes, and I then got into PlayStations, etc. So it is what it is. Wheel for today. Controller is a Logitech RS50 with Pro pedals. I do have gear lever brakes, etc., but I'm not using any of those today. It is very expensive. Cars used to be between 25 and 40 quid. If you're now talking digital one with upgraded motors, magnesium parts. You've got bearings now that go on the axles. You're talking £100 minimum for a decent car. And I've sold cars that I owned globally for a lot of money. So Ninko particularly, NSXs, racing NSXs go for a mint. I had a matched pair of two from a Japan made slot maker, from a Japan slot house made by Ninko. They went to Australia for about £300 each, which was amazing when I sold it all, but it bought me the bikes I wanted. Right, I think we're good to go. A 133 something is the target. The force feedback already. This is a break early, this one. Tyres don't feel great. Yeah, we need to slow down early, don't we? Yeah, I used to have slot racing boxes and all sorts of stuff. Yeah. Triang is what to collect from the old stuff, the pre-scale electrics, when it was part of Hornby. Ooh. That's a lot of money. Horses are a different thing though, aren't they? Going to look at a house with stables on Saturday. It's got a menage and dressage out the back. We're only going to look at the house. We're not going to get involved with the horse side of things, but on sports mediums, that's why it's a bit sloppy jalopy. Seconds too slow. Yes, you have got the house. Horses next. I know that's always been your dream, and it's really good to know it's on its way. And I know those things come with some sort of loss, so it's always tinged with sorrow, but I do hope it comes along, and I hope it's always going to be good. Need to get into the throttle much earlier there. Oh my lord, that kicked me then, didn't it? Jeebus. Dad first, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I know that's what makes it so difficult, and I know, but you know, it's the other side of the event that'll be. .150 we're breaking at. It really does love it, doesn't it? It loves the throttle. I think I can be much later in there. That needs to be third gear for sure. Project Hail Mary. What's that? Something to do with American football? .35, 2 to go. Unbelievable. The new movie science fiction, okay. The film Weird Science comes to mind when you said that, and I'm 100% sure it's not going to be that. Rent it or watch it on streaming, okay. Not massively into the old science fictions, but if it's got a good story, it's worth watching, I would suggest. Got a little bit of throttle in there. Those people who don't know what we're doing here and why it just feels or looks like I'm crashing away laps. For those people who haven't been around for the last 4 years or so, we are doing Time Trial Monday. Gran Turismo 7 puts out a time trial every week on a Thursday, and we try and show people how to get that gold, sometimes by swearing a lot, but mainly it's through using a process, and that process is the same every week. We race against the Ghost with a standard set of settings, and we aim to prove that it's possible without really putting a massive amount of stress and strain in, not just to get gold, but to go that little bit faster and beat the friends list. Lost you in the start. Okay, wait. Most of them are saving mankind, aren't they? At some point in time. Oh, what are we? A second away now. Interstellar crossed with ET. I don't think I've seen Interstellar. Most people are disappointed with me. I'll watch it on my next holiday flight, probably. Is this going to be gold on lap 6? No, it's not. Oh, poop bags. Oh, we wrecked it. They're the offspring of Interstellar and ET. Okay. Wow. Only one red lap out of 6, and we're quite close. So it really is about braking early. I'm braking really at the... I know I can make the time up on this corner here. So we're going to brake to that corner a fraction later than we have been. You brake here on the end of these coloured curves here on the red and whites. Second gear in into third. And charge out in third. Full throttle as you come off the curves, but blend that throttle in. Brake on the end of these curves down to third. Get the car round, try and hit the inside curbs, and then drive for the outside curb. Brake on the end of these. Hit the inside curb again, up to fourth. Drive out. Little bit of showing off there. Brake on the end of these, down to third. Braking down to third again. And then charge for the line. Let's see if we can do it properly. Brake on the white line. Going a little bit too much. Oh, blew it. Let's go and do another lap. That's a better braking point. Yes, halfway between the end of the curbs and the first white line. And braking points are very critical with this car, purely on the premise that you're going to be carrying so much speed at the normal braking point. We've got to find a fair whack of time. All the best, Laura. You take care. Have a great evening, afternoon, whichever one it is for you. Thank you for dropping by. Okay. Try again. Let's get this braking point right. Oh my lord, turn 1 has become my nemesis for today. That's got to be 4th gear out of there. The back end just lights up. Let's do what we got to do, come on. 1 gear higher everywhere. Optimal stuck at 33,813. Really want to try and get the car turned so we can get a better exit from there. I want to enter this corner much lower. Snap oversteer, snap understeer, I don't know which one it is. Come on. Fourth time of asking. Here we go. Late break here. Try and take 2/10 maybe. Almost did, then I missed the shift. Being overcautious on this lap. This should be gold. 33.4. Unless it's 2:07, then we're screwed. It could be 33.207 if my memory serves me wrong. Feels like a gear slammer. Being extraordinarily cautious around that corner. And I don't know why. Gonna make a tiny gain. Well, that lit up, didn't it? Little fighty fighter. Let's have you. Not tremendously brilliant, Widow. Come on. Look how much we lost through there. Last corner's a killer, yeah. 33.3. Right, I've no idea whether we're gold or not, so let's go and have a look. I can't remember that button. Exit 33328. I think it might be 207. I've just terrible feeling it's a 207. 32996 on the optimal. No, we're gold, easy. 6,572. 33328 against 33730. There we go. Celebrate with a little cider. Here's all waterproof cider. So, what are we? Half a second in ish? 0.4. Need to save that replay. And we need to work on getting the car slowed down as much as possible. Cheers, Wilkster. I think we did okay. Only 12 laps or so, wasn't it? And the thing about it, no moaning, no complaining, no quitting. We really want to try and get some coasting done here. It is a coasting car, I'm sure of it. .331. Could have come out there in 4th, I'd suggest. Ish, maybe. Loads of time down, look at that. We'll go and do some shout outs on the friends list very soon. Wowzers. We haven't been and looked at the top of the friends list at all. We haven't shouted anybody out. We haven't given any big ups to anybody, but we'll have a look, see? We will do it. That wheel spin was amazing off there. Third gear is not the gear, is it? It really isn't. let's go and have a shout out. 33,135, that's going to be top 30 somewhere, isn't it? Somewhere of sorts. Replay, save, best lap. Have a look. 18th. So gold 33.7 was, yeah, 29th. I thought 30th, but it is what it is. Olive's in there, 33.6. Good old Olive. Big Daz. Itchy is in. Turbo Tom. We're in 18th. Mixer just above. Hoxby, Mike. Eagle 420. Lots of 420 guys in. There's Javs in the 10th spot with a 32.7. Dodo in 8th. Very good. 32.7. Neil's back in. That's great to see. Has Neil got his rig over in the Sweden now? A 32.577. That's a decent time. 32.5. That's only half a second quicker, so we should be somewhere. Davy Jackson into 5th. Great stuff for 32.458. Batman in 4th on Fanatec. That's good to see. It wasn't the Thrustmaster that did it for him. He's got natural talent. Space Cow, Chippy 420, and then triple 132.263. That's decent. What are we? 133.1. So less than a second will jump us 20 places, and that's going to go to show how tricky this is going to be. We're 4,000th now, 4,100th. So first task is a 32. Let's see if we can find that. What I definitely think I need to do is I need to firm up my brake pedal. My brake pedal is feeling a little bit spongy. Oh, I delayed my turn in. That wasn't good. I'm going to crap that off. Start again. Try and maximise the run. Now we don't seem to have many of the South Atlantic chaps in the top of the leaderboard, do we? No Nathan or Enankuna. I wonder what's holding them away. Have I offended them without knowledge? We went deep. Thought that would go red. Just didn't turn the car enough. Boobles. I don't know if we've invalidated the next lap, you know. We have. Makes no odds. Come on! 33.1, dead in the water. I'm thinking we need wider tyres, wider stance. We need more grip, more traction. think we do. We'll find a way to do that. Too deep. Let's go and stick some wider wheels on this bad boy. So escape out, okay. Then we'll go choose our own vehicle. Then we'll go and find the relative spot. Select from garage, enter with own car. Don't need to change car. Oh, we've got lots. Look, we already own lots. Got a blue one. We started with a red car, didn't we? So we're going to go blue one with racing stripes, I think. Yes, we've changed. We can now back out. We can now go back down to the Wheelie Good Shop. Make sure it's got oil changed because I've driven it excessively before. I don't think we have. I don't think it's got any miles on it. We haven't driven it by any stunts. We would just put wheels on. Got black wheels. Let's see what is a what? Owned wheels. Equipped. So we can only put 20s on standard, or oh, they've got the option for standard wide in the original wheels. All right. You can see how much that widens it up. But I think we need to go with a bigger, wider wheel. What are we thinking? Stay with the black? Maybe. Something that we can... So there's a 21-inch bigger wheel. Wide. And wider. Stay on the standard wheels. Custom parts. Just front, side and wing. Racing items, no roll cage. Excellent. Done. Won't take a wing today. Yay. Whew. Off to the spa. I don't know what the format will be for that virtual championship. I don't know. I'll buy some tyres and go. Looking for that 32. Change up at 7,000, I think. I noticed we ain't got a ghost. Don't put a ghost. Ghost settings open. Yeah. So we're faster than the RX Vision 15. That's good to know. Done a long time ago. Excuse me. cagey through there. Gonna have to find a way to get a couple of feet in the door. Oh, we went red. The car just booked on me. Don't seem to have gained anything with the tyres. If anything, it was marginal. I was kind of relying on them to give me half a second. Don't know what's going on with that. We'll rotate backwards. Something doesn't feel comfortable, put it that way. Just getting to that stage of the night, 50 minutes in, where finding things a little bit difficult to progress already. So we're going to slap around for 5 to 10 laps and just try and find our way. Not brilliant. It's better than we've done for a while because it's not red. That was terrible. Got to be second gear, accelerate out in second, or take the corner better. That's terrible. I have seemingly lost my mojo from the start of the night. Something has changed. Changed car, haven't I? Don't know what it is. I'm going to go back to the rental because this feels so different. Don't know what feels different, but something feels significantly different. Did a bit of throttle balancing. I'm just losing time hand over fist at places where I should be gaining. Look how far the blue car is ahead of red. That's unbelievable. I got that first turn really right, didn't I? Time for a bit of a moan. Don't know what's going on. What do we think? What do we know? Overshot there. That was already red, was it? DB, welcome sir. How's your sunburn? I didn't mention it yesterday in case it was a sore point. Still sore? Oh, I bet it is. Getting a little catch up. We're 10th and a half down, which is no good to Man Northeast. I think I know what my problem is. I think I need to firm up my brake pedal. $32,880. I'm not pressing my brake pedal hard enough. My brake pedal's gone slack. I'm going to have to do a spot of maintenance, folks. And I don't know whether it's lubrication or one of the little slugs has... I think one of the little slugs might have crushed, or whatever you want to call it. So let's go and just take a look at where we are, then I'm going to need to do a couple of seconds of maintenance. So 70.3 miles, a 132,694 on the optimal, a 132,880. We're into the top 2,100, which is quite okay, but I'll keep talking to you whilst I'm doing it. Where do we get to on the old pause and check? That's exactly what I need to do. We're into 12th place now, so we've just leapt above a couple more, up above the first 420 guy at least. Oh, Big Daz was just down there, so in front of Mr. McFarlane, Mr. Hunt, just behind Gavs and Oh for sure. Oh for sure. Oh for sure. That's what it says. Then we need to just make progress through the 32s, don't we, really? We need to get down that table, and we will do with more breaks. So just bear with me 2 secondy pops. eBay notification, let's find out what that says. Just going to move my fan because I've got to get round the back. I can't really show you what I'm doing because I don't have a camera available for there. This is what we need though, this thing here. This is the block of thingy doobs. Pause and check. So Dead easy though on these Logitech pedals. Crush and pull it up, and then we undo the thing. I think we undo the thing. We do undo the thing like that, and then we can check what we've got. I want to do this somewhere clean, with a clean thing. What can we do with a clean thing, he says. So inside the old doobly-doo there's some dooblies. I'm just going to open up my doobly wallet and we will find out what's inside it. Well, there is a red slug there, a small red slug, and there's another red slug. There's a yellow one. I must admit, I know I've said a couple of times on live streams that I'm feeling that the pedal isn't quite firm enough. There's a yellow one in there. Well, that's squidgy. And there's three kind of brown ones. Brown ones? They're like fibery ones. So there's a little one like that. The yellow one. And there's two red ones just like that. And the instructions are just so tightly packed, it's untrue. I've probably never felt the need to do this before. Everything's, well, I have. I've been talking about it. But I've never actually got to the point where actually you need to do it. What does it say anything on the box? There is actually a tub of grease in there as well. The writing is just too blinking small. Yeah. I'm thinking though we need to just open it up and see what's actually in it. So I want something. I've got a cloth down here, haven't I? Yes. That'll do nicely. Little old rag. Doesn't feel right you can do more damage than no gore. Always worth a check. Absolutely. So let's see what's in the doobly donger. Oh, looks like a yellow one. No, it's two of something, and a little pellety one. So what was in there is two sort of orangey ones. How firm are they? That feels firm. It feels firmer than them. Let's check with AI. Let's just double check. Let me see if I can hear what she says. Let's see what chat's got to say about the whole subject. Hey chat, good evening. Oh, you've connected to my car. Hang on. There's no point talking to my car, you dozy tonk. Bluetooth on. Bluetooth off. Okay. Hey chat, good evening. Are you with me, chat?
I'm right here and fully focused.
Excellent. Logitech RS50 with Pro pedals. My brake pedal's feeling a little bit soft. What combination of little pellets do I need to put in the brake pedal to make it really firm?
We typically combine the stiffest. In the default kit, the black elastomers, black pellet, stiffest option, usually the maximize. Just a taste, but black plus gray is a.
I'm not entirely sure you've got the Pro pedals there because the colours I've got here are a brown, a yellow and red.
Thanks for clarifying. The elastomer colors can vary by model. In that case, brown is red is the maximum firmness, brown elastomer. How your model attacking. Start with brown, adjust from there if needed.
Okay, well I'm going to put the brown ones back in as you suggest.
That should. You've tested it. If it's.
But what I have found is there's some half-size ones, and
Some say.
and they are different, varying firmnesses. So I'm going to put the firmest one of those in as well.
That's a sensible approach.
And I also quite ridiculously dropped one on the floor.
It happens. Those little.
Thank you very much. Now I need to put them all back in the box.
You're welcome.
How
Once
much lubrication should I apply?
For pedal friction, not so. Here. Don't know.
Okay, let's leave it as it is. Thank you. Right, so yeah, we've changed the actual little wooden spongy thing for whatever. Oh, there it is. I found it. That one's not firm either, so we'll go with this one. Right. My fingers are covered in jizz, which is never good. Right. Just insert that back into the bottom of the pedal, tighten that up, and technically that is firm as chuff. Jesus. Oh my. Oh. That is firmer than I anticipated. Ooh. I'm going to have to come at this a different way, I think. I haven't got the leverage to get that to go where I want it to. Let's pull my pedals back. Oh, I'm almost chopping one of my LED wires off. Bring the foot pedals back. Oh, we're halfway there. We're in. Right, we're in. We're good. Yes. Yes, we've done that. Okay. Good evening, Mickle. All of it, says Mickle. Right, let's just... Oh, that's a marked difference. And there's yellow, browny stuff everywhere. Never good. Yeah, yellow, browny stuff on my cloth. Wipe that into the middle. We're used to doing that, aren't we? Yeah. Deck curtains is what it is. Telephone off. Let's pump that pedal a little bit. Now it's all about pressure, isn't it, with these load cells? So let's see where that goes. That's much firmer. Much firmer. So let's give it a wangle and see. The red one, always the red one, says JB. Yeah. 2000th-ish. Let's see how this feels. It's much easier to accelerate in fourth. ABS was on there as we were going on a straight line. with no brakes on. Hot and sweaty. Whew. Got a bit physical down there in the rig. Those two are rather tight together there, aren't they? Blue one got away there, didn't he? It's extremely close, isn't it, Wilkie? The heat is stilly. And I know a friend of ours, Tia, she's struggling in the heat, the poor chicken. I think we all are to some degree. It's just not natural, is it? Like global warming, etc. Oh, just overran that. Good evening, Lee. Welcome, sir. Oh, Chipotle. Terrible end to the lap. Having delivered a brand new GT40 to a custom one, it's hard to believe that all of that came by dull Ford. Not a fan of the EcoBoost, but wouldn't complain. Of course, well, no. If one was handed to you, it's one of those, isn't it? It's poop. I wouldn't complain. GT40, no GT40. I think that a GT40 is better than no GT40. Get back. Oh, brake too late. Poo pants. Let's trash the next lap as well. Let's restart. Oh, what's Wednesday and Thursday saying now? Are we in the extreme temperatures now for Wednesday, Thursday? You boys living in the south, man enough to take it though, aren't you? Or are you wimping out? You're waving the white flag. That's why you have beaches and surfing. Get over there and use one. Yeah. What is it doing? Am I just getting that corner all wrong? It's a 0 for daily practically, says Mickle. Oh no, I wouldn't take it to work. This specific one resides in its own climate bubble. There's a different level of respect reserved to somebody that's got the money to do that, and that is an admiration rather than somebody who's jealous of somebody that they can just go and flick cheese wedges. I'm not particularly jealous of somebody who can go and put one in a bubble and not drive it. I'm jealous of those that want to buy one to use one, because if you're thinking about putting it to one side, you're thinking about saving money or preserving the history rather than enjoying what it is. And there's a great story about Rowan Atkinson, who currently holds the world record for probably the UK's largest record for the largest insurance claim for having his McLaren F1 rebuilt after an accident. But he bought it second hand, he used to drive it, he got hit by somebody at a junction. He didn't have the accident, he was, as a result, had the car rebuilt. I think he paid $670,000 for it. The record at the time was something like $974,000 for the insurance bill to rebuild it, because it went back to Batley or wherever it was. Wherever, I can't remember. And they had to rebuild the monocoque chassis, they had to rebuild the carbon fibre one, which cost an absolute fortune. Should it have cost more than building the original car? Maybe, because it was done as a custom build outside of the process, because they're built one by one, aren't they, down a factory line. But that car then went on to cover nearly 100,000 miles before its next accident, and I think Rowan Atkinson still owns that car, and I admire the fact that he takes that car that's now worth multiple millions to just go drive it to the shops. And that's a level of admiration, that you've got the money to just think, oh, sod it, let's do it. More of a piece of furniture. Allocations over here were extremely scarce. Yeah, and there Jeremy Clarkson just drives one into his farm. It's a different type of thing, isn't it? We're going to be heading off to Spa very shortly. I braked way too early there. Need to get on the case. BMW level usability for the F1, absolutely. My brother-in-law had an E-Type soft top until very recently. He bought it for a silly amount of money when he was a young man. The entirety of the car was purely the car he dreamed of, the car he wanted as that young guy, and then when he had the money he bought one. He's just recently sold it because he just can't drive it, and he does not want to see it sat doing nothing in his own garage. He would rather release the liquid asset and get the thing being driven by somebody. He used to do London to Brighton in it every year kind of thing on the proper runs, and used to take it out on weekends for a drive, but ultimately it's not the same, I guess. I think I want to find my Fanatec little bullets to go in my pedal, and I'm going to replace one of that spongy thing with another one, a hard half-size thing. Because that little half-size slug that's gone in there, I think I've already broken through it. Wilkie's internet's decided to die. Oh, he must be back though, unless he's just on his phone. I'm half a second off, and the spongy. Oh, the pedal's much more firmer than it was earlier. But the only thing is that drink's rather heavy. It's considerably less. Yeah. B12 is great for commutes. Yeah. I don't. I have no experience of that kind of car as a thing. The Toyota Camry. Absolutely. Let's 33,346 was miles off, wasn't it? Welcome back, Wilkster. At the minute it's very painful for me to use fuel in my car. I know my Subaru is a little bit thirsty, 2.5 litre turbo with lots of modifications. No cold air pump, no warm air pump, no EGRs. So it cold starts properly, it doesn't get a pre-warm from a heater. Got a panel filter rather than your standard air filter. It's got a top mount still, no front mount, but when the days of £40 to a tank of fuel were there, and we went out on a point-to-point rally with the car club, it did 70 miles to 40 quid of fuel, which is not tremendously good. It's like 8 miles to the gallon. That went red. Yeah, mine was just, I was caning it, absolutely caning it everywhere, back roads, motorway. Ah, oh, flipping heck, I can get 17 to 18 on a leisurely drive, and my missus can do 24 to 26. But when it wants some, it gets it, and it just flipping drinks it. It's just a question of letting it know who's boss. I don't know what's happening there. I don't know why all of a sudden it's taken to flipping out and... Second gear. I'll read that in a second, Nickel, sorry. Imagine the old naturally aspirated V1290s S-Class that came with those 120 litre tanks from factory. Oof. Yeah. A little over rev in second gear there didn't do us any good, did it really? That's just given them the legs to get away. We were talking about coasting to get this faster, but I'm feeling that I need to be really feathering the brakes to get this anywhere near fast. Oh Christ alive, anywhere near faster, and then I'm not braking in time for that corner surely. Ah, I've lost it completely. Do not know what the chuff's going on. Press this brake pedal up and down a little bit. Maximum range of 360 kilometres. That's like 250 mile. That's decent, but 120 litre. That's 12 gallons. So it's 20 miles to the gallon. 16 miles to the gallon. Yeah. V12 S-Class. Yeah. Oh, I just saw what Lee said. Bugger this off and get back to storm chasing. Do like storm chasing. It's a bit windy, gusty, isn't it? But that's Sundays, Sunday nights. I'll do some Wednesday when I'm quietly chiggling away. But it is what it is. Right, we need to get back to whence we once belong. No, we need to no Beatles tunes. We need to get our brain back on this. We need to teach yourself to drive all over again. 1 litre does 3 kilometres. Ooh, holy chipotle. Yeah, that's true, isn't it? Apologies, my conversion of litres to gallons was not right. What the hell is happening? My ENIAC is... No way, Matthew! I would suggest that's the way to complain. You're not getting what you're paying for, are you? Not a chance. It's got to be a failure to supply. That's just poor. The customer service on that side of things is terrible. How do you complain? British Gas. That's what you've got to go for. No, no. I don't get it. I don't get it. Mr. Miliband is Energy Secretary. He is Energy Secretary, isn't he? Or do we not class energy as power? I thought he was the... Well, no, technically you're right. He's not the Energy Secretary, is he? He's the Net Zero Minister. Yeah. Yeah, it's part shortage, Mickle. He's been on back order for months. It's part of the wiring loom that's missing. UK will turn into Mad Max. I can you promise this? I will never own an electric car. Oh, I can't say that out loud. I don't ever want to own an electric car. And worse than that, I don't ever want to own a hybrid car. I think we're going to go to Spa because I'm not making any progress here. Yeah, I don't want to own an electric car. I've got the Ring RAC on Wednesday, and if the parts is still not available, RAC will tell Motability can cancel the contract. Oh, it's only waiting till Wednesday. That's easy. Easy. Go and get a new car same day to cancel. Yeah, just cross your fingers. Wilkie says, trust nobody that goes to door number 10, not even the cat. Your Subi is already a hybrid. It starts it's got electrical components. Not entirely sure that makes it a hybrid. JB says my VXR is a hybrid. It burns fuel and oil. That feels quicker. Definitely lost out on the run into that corner, didn't we? I didn't bury the throttle in second, I squeezed it. Now this is the corner I've been getting wrong. It's close, but it's not good enough, but it's close. 33.1 with 3/10 down, so come on. micro hybrid if you start the engine with an alternator. Chuffney bit. Need to get this back somewhere where it needs to be. People were laughing at me today. I was sat in the freezer watching YouTube, but nothing wrong with that. As long as it was on your break time. Drag is up, weight is down. This is true. Well, maybe. If drag goes up, weight goes up. I suppose on the complexity of it, an alternator is electrical assistance, isn't it? It's assisted by electric, but I don't think it can claim to be... Oh, hang on a second, but there's more to it than that, isn't there? So here's the thing, right? My car has rotors on the back axle that generate electricity through the car when it's coasting, which takes the weight or takes the stress off the alternator, and therefore the alternator's generating electricity rather than using electricity to start the engine. So I guess by that rationale there is a level of electrical assistance and generation, but I don't think it does anything to put effort into the engine. So I don't think it can be claimed to be hybrid power, which is what the hybrids of today are claiming they are, or actually they're participating in. So .32 nice. So first time inside the 32s for a long time. Masses of wheel spring. I own a hybrid. Yeah, I'm trying to argue that away. I'm just watching the blue car versus the red car, and that's where he got the acceleration out the back of that corner that we just went round. I was a little late on the brakes there. Let's see. Come on, we're flapping here. Let's put the pressure on. Let's do this on the white line. I was not attacking that apex at all. The car didn't want to hit that apex at all. I've got to brake later into 2, without doubt. I've got to man up and do it. Terrible. No consistency at all. I can't seem to chase a lap down. Didn't really get on the tail of the blue one. no good. 32,913 just outside. A shorter shift. Looks a shorter shift to how the boost drops off. Oh, okay. When you say let's go and have a look. Let me not ask the question. Let me go and do the hard work. I'm so close to getting back to being on a winning level. I haven't been watching the boost ramp. Yeah, sports medium. Probably one of the most frustrating tyres there is. That went red. Why did that go red? I'd already gone red, maybe. I don't know. I just saw it go red above my eyes. Kinda gaining. Short shift doesn't mean brake late, Widow. No, I'm not doing anything with tyre temperatures. Come on. I find short shifters incredibly frustrating. It might be a double shifter. That might be the actual route to success. No, I'm not getting anywhere, am I? It took me 12 laps to get gold, but to go faster, 30 or 40 laps. The frustration is deep within me. Right, because I'm not getting anywhere and I haven't beaten that time, let's go and actually look at what JB was generally. With a manual H pattern shifter, it would let you go 1/3. Probably, yeah, probably. 2,100. Let's. Car settings, detailed settings, ECU. No, I wouldn't say that's the short shifter. I'd say that powers all the way. I mean, yeah, genuinely, we're talking there, aren't we? We're talking boost lets off about 3,500, but it keeps carrying on the torque range. So horsepower raises to 646 all the way to 7,000. So I wouldn't say it's a short shifter, but only based on the boost. You would suggest that, but the rev is what it is. That doesn't suggest short shifter at all. Optimal gear change point, 6,500 maybe. Tried that and it did gain out the corners. I actually think my problem is I'm not exiting the corners correctly. I'm not necessarily attacking the corner correctly. I'm early on the brakes because I'm trying to coast it in there, and I should be more aggressive and I should be slamming the gears down and slowing the car down with the gears, getting into the corner and accelerating out. That's what I think I should be doing. Whether that is the actual truth of the matter, I don't know, but I should be trusting the higher gear into the corner, I think. And generally, trusting the higher gear out the corner. Your rage quitting Spa, safe enough goal but still underwhelming. Revisit with a clear head, that's good advice to yourself. Yeah, it's kind of what JB says is kind of counterintuitive based on what's on that graph, but I can see the boost dropping off. I know exactly what JB's pointing out, I can see it. Now I'm looking down at the turbo boost, guys, look at it falling away. This feels quicker. 8:68, that's my fastest lap. And that was just about getting consistently into the rhythm of stopping with heavy braking. I probably need to stay wider than turn in there and aim for the apex. See if we can make up half the 10th in the last sort of creeping past. Reddit. Probably because the gas gains momentum more rapid over 6k RPM. Probably because the snail optimum RPM range is mid and does not gain any more airflow other than a slight increase in pressure, which is mapped out for turbo longevity. There you go. Economy in parts. Let's get this thing round the next lap. Come on. 8:39. We've got a whole month at Spa, haven't we? So we can have a dig at that. I messed up so bad there. I have no idea what happened there. Well, I think we're going to go and give it an hour at Spa, because I kind of lost my way there. I've made some recent progress, but I can't find the feel for what that car needs. So 132.839. Some 0.6 of a second off the fastest guys, I think. Let's save that best lap anyway. 2% off, 1,879th. Probably, yeah, 11th place. So 132.2, we're 132.8, we're 0.6 away. We could probably have got down to 32.5-ish, looking at the times we got. The optimals were sort of indicating that, but that's kind of bit unfriendly where we are. So big names that stand out: Jabs, Dodo, Neil, Davy Jagster, Fat Man, Space Car, Chippy and Triple. Back in laps, well done fellas. Let's go and have a little dig around Spa. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what the deal is. And let's have a go. Counter steer assist. Well, we were trying without the old assists. That's what we were trying. I didn't feel the need that I needed to put them on. Didn't feel that they were the problem. I thought it was more me not getting the car right through the corners rather than my ability to control the car out of it. I'm starting to learn that, and I'm starting to learn that my lazy driving style kind of doesn't help. So here's the rules. Got to download both. Data isn't supported by the PS5. Can't do that. Gonna have to go there separately, aren't we? Ranking board, friends. One stop 420, 217, 271. Triple test. What is the gold here? A 219.504. 23rd with Big Daz. Itchy just outside. Turbo Tom's in. Batman's in 15. Javy's in 14. Olive's in 13. Neil, very good in 8th. Gibfish, haven't seen his name on here quite a lot, so he's doing well. Balta Frosty, 217.7. Of course, Tess at 217.5. Paul, haven't seen Paul around for a bit, but great to see him on there. Triple and One Stop, having 420, having a good week. 217.2. No use of own car, I see. Have a drinky pubble. 460 brake horsepower and a bit more added weight. Slowing us down with a bit of momentum. Settings, assists, traction control, oof. ABS weak. Counter steer assistance off. Sometimes I think it can give you a better sense of how the... Oh yeah, so that's actually a great bit of advice. Use the counter steer to give you a guidance on what point it's going to retard the throttle. Understood. Braking on the 100. Wow, that broke quickly. Could come out of there in second gear. Eau Rouge, flat out, first time. We touched the brakes. Racing soft's got to get used to that. Going to be braking on the edge of the curbs, first time through. Sometimes you don't change in out of fifth coming up this straight in certain cars, so we need to just watch for that. Going to be on the throttle earlier out of there. keep third. So 221. Got to get that down a bit, haven't we? Good night, fat man. You take care, amigo. Best of luck with the car. Good luck with racing tomorrow night, along with you and Lee. To 19, 127. Gonna measure 5th gear versus 6th now. No, staying in 5th is better. I'm just trying to push extra tenths around there. That didn't work. It's Bob, yeah. Keep it in 5th. It's heavy, reduced brake horsepower. Oh, Jesus. What does a 219,127 get us then on the friends list? Where's that going to take us? Because I'm going to need a quick gentleman's break. We'll see where the disappointment lies. 219,127. Gold! Back in a second. Second lap of asking. Happy days. Eyes back. Right. We are in the gold zone. So we're going to be somewhere down the bottom of the tree. There we go, 21st as a starter. And we need to take... Are we a 271? 127. I knew there was a 1, 2 and a 7 in it. So we're basically 2 seconds off the pace. Let's see if we can get to 1 second. Let's do it. We know there's half a second up for grabs. Brake on the 75. Keep it in 5th. After Eau Rouge. No need to lift. Yes, there is. Didn't last time. Frustrating. Turn it more. There we go. No need to lift. Much better line. Leave it in 5th. Don't change. Try not to go too deep here. Don't try and go too deep. Don't try and go too slow. I blew that. I changed up too early and pushed the car too early into the corner. That's a shame. We were looking good then, but let's see if we can do better next time round. Not a bad opener, but we've lost that. Oh, it improved anyway, that's good. So we know we've got a clear mistake. Couldn't get it to go down to second. Took 2 stabs of the gear lever to get it to go down. Blew that again there. We were rubbish, weren't we? Need to improve that entry. I'm changing gears too often, got to stop that. Into the 18s. Kept it in second. I'm going to try and hold it in third for a lot of gears this time round. I know we were quick down here last time out, so let's see if we can just hold it. We know we made a mistake at this corner, so brake a fraction earlier. Oh, we slid way too wide. Two 18.979. We've got a good ghost now, though. We know there's some very obvious mistakes, so let's not overly kick ourselves too much. Getting to the 17s, we've got a lot of work to do, and we've got to do the hold it in the gear we know where the torque is. Third gear, Mickle said it early on. Give up at a bit of apex speed and give yourself the chance to run out the corner much quicker by being slower through the apex but faster out the corner. Fourth, says Mickle. Not sure. So let's try this again. It's all about precision. I think that's what you meant. How can I lose 2/10 under braking? We've got to fix that. In Puon it indicates to go down to third, fourth will do. The long downhill left-hander. I did do third gear, didn't I? I was faster through there this time. The rumbles through the rig are phenomenal. Keep it in fourth down here. Got out a gear change for sure. Oh, we flicked the wobble knob. We were too precise on the corner. There's no front wheel grip turning into that corner at all. It slides all the way around there. .218.5 on a red lap. You know you can do that again. Got that right this time. Come on, you fighter. Let's have you. Tried to take too much there. Lost a tenth, lost 2 tenths as a consequence. Shame. Gonna brake on the 100 for this final corner. I've been creeping my way towards the 100, but I've still been losing shed loads of time against my Ghost. The 100's too deep. Okay. Right third, halfway through to fourth in the long right, gently on its torque. Not sure what that means. Right third, halfway through to fourth. Right, let's try and get this right down here. Corporate racer, turn off the Ghost, he says, and give it one more go. Do you think I'm picking up bad habits from the Ghost? Look how much time I've lost. Works for me in between laps. We'll give it a whirl. I mean, anything's worth a try. I tend to find I lose track of where I am without a Ghost to chase. And I mean that in time relatives. I tend to try and race the Ghost. Try and take a better line or use the Ghost to know where my turning point is, that kind of thing. So, towards the last time marker. Okay. Can't brake on the 100, got to brake around 125, 115. No ghost. Let's see what happens. I've not done this on anybody's say so before. It feels like a lap with no ghost. I'm already a 10th down, and I'm not doing that deliberately. That's just as a consequence. I don't have anything to measure myself against. It's amazing how much I watch the ghost for brake lights, turning point. Although the brake lights aren't hugely obvious on the ghost nowadays. That's correcting the mistakes of earlier laps. Lost all that advantage just by slowing down into one corner. If I just took us straight on, I could probably lose about 7 seconds from the lap. If I was to just go down there, we'd be good. Was a decent lap actually without the ghost. Good shout, Corporate Racer, it was worth it. I'm already a bigger gap down. I know I rely on the ghost a lot, it's a bit of a crutch. Comfort blanket to some degree. Got the line wrong through there completely. It wasn't far off my required time, was it? 8.78 versus 8.38. It wasn't far off at all. That might be something to take on board, you know. I've always raced with the ghost, always, and I've always refused to turn it off. But an old dog, new tricks and all that. I've got to learn to car to roll and do it, so let it do its own thing to a degree. I've got to learn to let it coast on off the brakes. You know, carry some speed rather than try and force some speed. $18.7. shish kebab. Not bad, 10 laps in before I screwed that one, but let's see what does. Don't really need 6, but I've got to slow the car down just a little bit more on entry there. You're a D-rated driver. Well, I wouldn't worry about it. Rating doesn't say everything. I'm an A+, but you'd never know. Want to use third gear through there. Yeah, it's very difficult, that final corner there. Very difficult. Just to try and get the front wheels to grab and to hook the car into the corner. Save you sliding all the way around it, and you know, whether it cranks the tyre temperature up or whether you don't get the optimal line through the corner because it's sliding. But this is a heavy car. They've stacked the weight up for this test, haven't they? We threw that in there. Yeah, a BS driver, yeah. I was a BS when we came over from Sport. The hype really in the chat isn't yet all about GT8, is it, and when it's going to come? That's going to start fairly soon, I would suggest. Start talking about release dates. I shouldn't have used quite so much curb then. I don't like that corner in third. Didn't get into that corner at all. What a waste. So a 218 sort of 5 is easily possible. Just got to find that consistency and the right line. LMU console is delayed till 27. Ouch. I'm guessing that's not waiting on PlayStation 6. lost all the traction at the rear. The back end did not like riding those curbs. I'm all over the place, aren't I? Not consistent at all. PC not included in crossplay, just consoles. Whoa, that sounds dramatic. Well, I suppose that eliminates triple screen and super widescreen from the console market, doesn't it, in that case? Come on, don't lose it all, you chuffney bit. Oh, that's so disappointing. I thought I got that corner pretty much bang on, no lift. Dang, son. There's an improve. Stick that in your pipe. How does it drift? Yeah, no Wilkie, that's bloody good. I've got LMU. Don't do it enough. It might be one of my random rotations of games to give it a whirl. It feels like a game that is only to be enjoyed online, and I'm not entirely sure that that's where I fit best. But it is what it is. The only way we'll know is to try and find out. Shit. Excuse the profanities, folks. 213 on mediums, custom suspension, stock non-bop, everything else. 213. He's on softs. Or is that your lap? Yeah, this bop is reduced horsepower though, isn't it? There's nothing given away with this setup. That's as fast as you've been, okay. We had to fight that through there. You've done 6k. Just slid it onto those curbs and bang goes your lap. Wow, 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 wow. Come on. Next lap round, we'll boss this. Come on. Wasn't a tremendously good opening to my ghost lap, was it? Wasn't a tremendously good opening to this lap, was it? Completely lost it. Ooh. Bobble knob that. You are certainly in tune with the game though, Mickle. You have a depth of knowledge about the game that allows you to master that kind of thing. And I don't mean that in a derogatory sense. I mean that as a courtesy nod towards somebody who has lent their brain to understanding how the game works and how the mechanics works and how that relates to real life. So I can't honestly claim any sort of knowledge like that. I'm not so sure I would focus on ragging cars around Spa on a medium tyre. Comfort mediums for that. I'm not enjoying this part of the circuit. This part of the circuit is frustrating me. Don't know what's going on. Come on. Yeah, well, you spent many weeks, months in fact, studying cars around here and getting the best out of them on those historic GR1s. I remember going through that and listening to you and offering anything that I could, which was very little to nothing. But generally, man, a whole level of knowledge way above my bearing. Right, let's see if I can chuck all this away now. Quarter of a second at the start of the lap. That's valuable. So valuable. Look how much I've thrown away. I'm hanging on to a fag packet here, and I'm just let it all erode away, all the way through the lap. It's just gone. I was 0.4 up. Backpack it away again. Now I'm going to be a lightning out the block here. I'm going to struggle to hang on to the Ghost, and then I should be able to beat it in the second half of the lap. That's where I've really got to put the pressure on myself. All sub 208s, yeah. Can't hold it, it's gone. 2:18.7 with about 10 minutes to go. We put it into 6th. Is there any evidential proof that tyre temperatures carry over lap to lap in these time trials? I've never proved that. Only because when I ran the doodah, I genuinely never really saw the tyre temps because I couldn't look at them. They were too small on my phone that I was using. Right, quarter of a second down. Still quarter of a second down. Builds up overlaps. Well, I'm screwed on lap 19 then. And I've just proved something to myself. I'm entering corners too quickly. Yeah, I'm not far away from being able to do that. I've got SimHub and everything set up now. I lost 2/10 from a silly flick, a 2:18.5. We did want a 5. That's where we thought we could initially make inroads. And we blew it. Yeah, I've got it. I've got all the gear to do it now. I just need to find the opportunity, the time and the patience for my brain to get into it and do it. Oh. Let's go and have a look and see where we are. Let's go and have a look. Save that lap time. I know we're not in the 17, so we're not near the top 10 at all. What was the optimal? 2:18.245, so it shows top 5,600. That's depressing, isn't it? Depressing for... Wow! I didn't realise we'd be anywhere near the top 10. We've made progress, haven't we? To be in the top 12, we're on the front page. You're going to turn one of your tablets into a button box? I can't confirm or deny, would be JB's words. I don't... Can I show it on here? Can I? I probably can do this. I have purchased a button box today. Let's see if I can. My brain's kind of done, we're racing. But let's see if I can. I thought it was not a bad little button box, this, for what it is. And probably worth a little stab. So if I was to create a... What have I got here? Window capture. That window would be that one. I purchased that one today. So I know it's for ETS 2, but in terms of how do we make that full screen a bit so you can see what it does? Probably better if I move it across, and then we don't know what's the best way. So technically it's going to have engine start, whatever that is, a master, ABS and TC controls. You've then got handle, cruise, flash, audio, wipers, map, lights and something else, can't see what that is. And you got some other bits and pieces, escape and enter buttons for whatever they might be. And then there's 4 rocker switches. That can be used on virtually anything. We can reset these and name them other things that we want to. The rotary encoders would work really well for the 2 doodahs, traction control and brake balance, wouldn't they? They would work great for those. So I don't think that's a bad little thing that'll fit nicely on my rig. And it contains everything that it's supposed to. So I don't think that'll be bad, to be honest. Window capture, that one. There we go. So you're using Easy Dash iOS. What the one I have? It's not on my phone, I don't think. It's on my other one. My phone's decided it's going to be a tit. Go away, phone. Stop being dick. Think. Go away. I don't think I've got it on my phone anymore. As a button box. Button boxy thing. No. So I've got my Stream Deck as well that I can use, but they'll be all good. Right. I think that's me done for tonight. My shoulders are actually killing me. They were both really hardcore. Set TC0123, yeah, hopefully we could just rotate those and I don't have to worry about these. I knock these ones on this wheel, which is a frustration. But I wonder if I could 3D print some guards maybe on the wheel I'm designing. Maybe that would work. Have reachable buttons, yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Going to attach them to my rig somewhere around about there, handy, just about there, handy. Whether it's on this one, don't know. So if it closes in, it's there and I can reach it left-handed maybe. That might work very well actually there. Put the wire through there, that could work. Yeah, we'll have to see. Right, we came 12th, top of the tree. There's still no Kiwis. And I don't know why. It's midsummer, that's midwinter for those guys, and we haven't seen a Kiwi in 2 weeks. There isn't one on here. Has something changed with GT7? Maybe Nathan and Kuna Matata ain't able to race. I don't know. But 5,000 there is a little bit. Wheels don't have enough buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 buttons, a D-pad and 2 twisty dials. I don't know. Don't know how I can cope with that many buttons. So we're gold on everything, which is happy days. It is happy days. Right, let's give away some memberships. There's 6 of you here gagging to have a go at this. I know you are. We should have 5 of them, which should take all of 5 minutes. We'll start with the lowest ones. We're on the 4 stars. For those that aren't used to or aware of this, you've got to guess what comes up. If you get up, you virtually win the prize. If you win it with somebody else, you get to virtually share it. You get to walk away with whatever comes in your pocket. So, and by the way, strictly no IOUs, because that's the way it goes. So we need 3 people to chip in with what we think we're going to get from a 4 star. I'll start off with 30k. I think we'll get 30. And we're going to give away 5 memberships. So there's a potential chance of 5 more members. 10k says Mickle. 2 more out of the 5. One person's left. They didn't really fancy it. 30k for Wilkie. I've said 30. Who else is maybe in for a shout? Lee? JB? No? We know Fat Man's gone bed. Don't know who else is watching. Call it a yes at 3. I'm the 3rd. Oh, it looks like 30k. Me and Wilkie are sharing. It's 30k. Happy days. There's 2 more 4 stars. We've got a 5 and a 6. That could be alright. I reckon it'll be an exhaust for a GR86. GR86. I was going to say BRZ. Davey says 100k. Got Davey who's hiding in the background. What do we reckon? Just 100k. Now if that's just come up and spun for 30, I wonder if Davey saw it. Wilkie's saying 30, Mickle's saying a car. So here we go then, rolling doling. I think Davey might be behind slightly. It's all cash. It's all cash money. 30k goes to Wilkie again. Davey said 10k this time. Looks like 30k going to Wilkie again. Yeah. One more 4 star in the spin. One more. What do we think? I'm going to go for a set of brakes for a LFA. I don't normally gamble on this. I don't normally throw me out in the ring. What do we think? Well, they're still watching. Still on. They're going to see that very shortly. Brakes for an LFA, I reckon. 10k says Wilkie. Davey says a car. I'll take a car today. Definitely take a car. Gonna spin it. Ooh, what are we gonna get? Oh, there's an invite. There is a car. Oh, it's shock absorbers. Oh, for an LFA. No, it looks like a GTR. It's for a Mac 40 Eckert's Rod and Custom. 23,000. Get more for cash. 5 star then. Driving marathon 5 star. What do we think? 5 star ticket. Got to be a car, hasn't it? Got to be a car. Got to be a car. Yeah, that was very much firmer, that brake. Yeah, I think there's synchronicity on a car. Million, says Mickle. I don't think that's a bad shout. Let's see what it does. Car for Davey, car for Wilkie, million for Mickle. I'll take a car. There's 2 cars on offer. Here it is. You guys get to fight over that. Porsche 918 Spider. That's a beast. Absolute beast of a car. Now the 6 star. That can go get parked in the garage. Don't need to sell that or anything, is there? We're a long way away from our million collector points. 6 star roulette then it is. I reckon it's going to be a GR1 car. Whee! There's Mickle. That car gives me nightmares of that America circuit. Oh, shocking. Count says a mil. Yeah, take that. Car says Wilkie. I'm GR1. One of the ones we got this time round. Car for the 6-star says everybody's carring, I think, on this one. Is Davey on the car as well? Does Davey agree? Everyone's going a million car-ish. Davey says Ferrari GT1. Oh, okay. No, there's only 2 cars in there. One's a 4 and a 6, and we get $500,000. One's a Golf. $500,000's all right for the bank balance, isn't it? There we go then, folks. Thank you very much. That is the 5 tickets done. We've got 565 cars in our collection, believe it or not. Let's give away these members. Here we go then. Thank you very much, everybody. Really appreciate you stopping in, watching, supporting the channel in whatever way you can. Here we go. 5 members. Somebody Japanese, Nicholas Pont, Bama Boy, Nicola, 8201, and then Tubu. Don't know any of those guys. Wow. That's stunning. Five people I don't know. So, if you are any of those guys that have got that, thank you very, very much. Enjoy a month of members' videos. I haven't done one of them in a while. But we've also got to think about the near and distant future when I'm not going to be able to stream and what we're going to end up doing, and I don't know yet. We are going to be moving in October. There is going to be that situation where I will not be able to have a rig set up for a couple of days, maybe a week. We might have to go into an unprepared room and do what we need to. Bama Boy was in. You're absolutely welcome, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. It's appreciated, my friend. Thank you. Thank you, Davey. I don't think that was a bad shot. I think that's about my best for today. I am also thinking about whether I'm getting the best out of my wheel and whether I need to find a way of tuning to my preference. So that's another thing for me to think about and maybe do something. But if I'm not live streaming, I've got to think about putting some content out there in some form or way that would really be quite easy. So if I've got an iPhone and a laptop, I can potentially put content out there, and it might just be buying the new house content, setting up the race room, cleaning, prepping, doing whatever. I don't know. I'm not very good at that side of it. I'm probably not very good at this, but it's all things to come. And if there's an uncut members version, that's what's going to be there. But we're potentially July, August, September, October. We're 16 weeks away from moving house, and you never know what might happen. It is what it is. I'm going to call it there for the night, folks. Have a fantastic week. We are here tomorrow night with Evo, and in the Evo we are doing Alton Park International in the Ford RS Cosworth. On Thursday night we are Evo-ing, and we are in the Subaru in the Welsh Rally? Yes, Welsh stages. We're in the Welsh Forests. Friday, what did we do Friday? Friday we're going to be streaming again, and we're going to be doing Forza. Sunday, Flight Sim. We've got to write some new Flight Sim songs, because we've got Flight Sim Friday playing on a Sunday. So have a great one, folks. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Goodbye for now, and I really thank you for stopping by and sticking with us on these hot nights. It's appreciated. All the best, folks. Good night. Take care. I might just knock my video off and leave you with that for the output. If I go, that's me, goodbye. GT Amiga goes, goodbye. And then Hello Crimson goes goodbye. I need to do that background colour source. That one there. That's gone!
Mondays for the mind, Tuesdays for the fight. The week begins with discipline and ends with light. Monday morning, gears in line. Same car, same track, perfect time. No rivals here, no crowd to please. Just me, the clock, and the need for speed. Breakpoint marked, apex tight. Throttle feathered, exit right. Every lap's a lesson learned. Every fraction, time returned. It's time trial Monday, precision and pride. No chaos here, just skill to guide. Chasing gold, 1/10 at a time. Perfect rhythm, perfect line. 2 weeks, 2 tests, 1 drive, 1 goal. 1 goal. Master the method, master control. Ghost in the mirror, shadow of me. Fighting the version I used to be. Calm in the cockpit, focused and still. Fast comes slow when you've honed your will. Brake deep, steer light, balance on the edge of right. Every second feels like flame. Every lap rewrites the game. It's time trial Monday, precision and pride. No chaos here, just skill to guide. Chasing gold, 1/10 at a time. Perfect rhythm, perfect line. 2 weeks, 2 tests, 1 drive, 1 goal. 1 goal. Master the method, master control. No luck, no bluff, no racing crowd. Just silence loud and numbers proud. The track don't lie, it knows your soul. It takes patience to reach control. It's time trial Monday, the grind begins. You race yourself to find what wins. No rivals near, no shortcuts found. Just focus, pure and sound. Every goal earned, every lesson replayed. That's the Widdowmaker way. The Widdowmaker way. Mondays for the mind, Tuesdays for the fight. The week begins with discipline and ends with light. Monday morning, gears in line. Same car, same track, perfect time. No rivals here, no crowd to please. Just me, the clock, and the need for speed. Breakpoint marked, apex tight. Throttle control. It's time trial Monday. The grind begins. You race yourself to find what wins. No rivals near, no shortcuts found. Just focus, pure and sound. Every goal earned, every lesson replayed. That's the Widdowmaker way. Mondays for the mind. Tuesdays for the fight. The week begins with discipline, and it ends with light. Monday morning, gears in line, same car, same track, perfect time. No rivals here, no crowd to please, just me